What a great song on oWOW Vampire Weekend Harmony Hall. And I'm Ravenna Maselli on oWOW. I got a special guest in the studio. He was grooving to that song because I know he's an oWOW.radio listener.
That's right.
And you are going to recognize this name, Cleveland, and even around the world because he's an illustrator par excellence. David Helton is here, and you're the original artist of the Buzzard.
That's right.
Now, you didn't come up with the concept, but you collaborated with John Gorman.
That's right, and
Okay.
Denny Sanders. The two of them had the idea, and
Yeah.
I was the artist.
Okay, there you go. So David is here in his own building, your old building, man. American Greetings. We're at the West 78th Street studio. So this was before that it was a Baker Electric Car Company, right?
Yes, it was.
And that's how they found you. Denny found you, right?
Denny found me, tracked me down. I sent in some cartoons to the station because I didn't like their programming, and I made a statement or two, and he tracked me down. And I drew the first Buzzard, but I had started my career here. That was just a few months after I arrived here at American Greetings.
Where?
In this building. I was from Tennessee, but I went to college.
Little Tennessee lilt.
Yep, is it still there?
It's a little bit,
Oh, okay.
David.
But I went to college at the Ringling School of Art, and my first job out of college was
Sarasota,
here.
Florida. That's a wonderful school. Tell a story about Ringling.
Yeah, Ringling, a great place. It started in the 1930s. One of the brothers, Ringling brothers, who started the circus, wanted to start an art school in the 1930s, and he did. And I started in 1970, and a great school. Now today, it's a gaming school, college, and recruited by. A lot of students are recruited by Spielberg and George Lucas now. But back in the day, it was just a paint and draw kind of school, but to learn the basics.
So David did the art of the Buzzard, WMMS,
That's
famous mascot, and you also did WMJI.
I did their logo, yeah.
Cleveland. And what did you have to do? Because John Gorman put Z100 on the air in New York. So did you do that logo too?
I did. I did Z100. They still use part of that. It's still the logo still looks
Do
like.
you get
the logo.
residuals?
Hell
no.
I wish. This is radio.
I know, we all work for free.
That's right. Just about.
So I'm glad to have you here. You came up from Chattanooga because that's where you're living.
That's my family's home. I
Yeah,
went back there
that's
quite a few years ago now, and reconnected with them, and started a freelance career. And after working here at American Greetings and creating the Buzzard or drawing the Buzzard,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to be here.
That's great. So what are you doing here this week?
I'm here for a special event on Sunday, this coming Sunday. The Imprint Zine and Arts Fair is being held at 98th and Madison over in Cleveland, and I'm participating in that. A Zine Fest is what I do around the Southeast.
What
I do
is
a lot of
that?
those.
What's a zine?
A
Magazine, right?
Zine is derived from fanzine or
Okay.
magazine, yeah. And it's usually handmade, hand-bound, creative expression. Little books and self-published. It's about self-publishing. It's being a part of handmade things, and it's that kind of, in this digital world, it's kind of refreshing. It's quite a contrast, and it's usually a lot younger artists are doing it, but I love it. I love the energy I get from it, the creative people that it involves, and it's just a great endeavor. And so I thought I'd try Cleveland and see how a Zine Fest would be here in this modern day and age. Zines are only about maybe 10 years old. It's a new concept, a new type of art. And I do a lot of comic art, so it's a perfect thing for me as opposed to hanging in a gallery somewhere. So I can use my comic art, and it's accepted in these fests. So I really love it. And I wanted to see what Cleveland was like.
Cool.
Cleveland's the greatest for creativity.
It's
great for that.
Did you say Outlandish Press?
Outlandish Press.
Where's it going to be?
At 98th and Madison on the west side, and it's on Sunday, this coming Sunday, from 1 to 6. And it looks like the weather's going to be great for it, and I'm going to be ready with a lot of my current art and my zines. A lot of original art's going to be there for sale, and it's just a great gathering of artists that I do the Zine Fest, like I said, in the Southeast, so I'm hoping this one is very similar.
Oh, I hope so.
So,
it's well attended in the Southeast, and there's money in it for the artists, I hope.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Good.
Yeah, they can sell their wares, and these great organizers seem to have everything in hand, and I'm looking forward to participating. It's really exciting for me.
Well,
So.
it's tough for artists in general to make
It
a
is.
living, so I'm glad to hear
right.
that you know, you're out there and you're doing well.
Oh no! If you're a true artist by heart, then you're creating, you're making things, and this kind of concept just fits what I do right now, and I fit right in with mostly younger people. But no, I'm happy to be a part of it.
So you're the sage, babe.
A little bit like that, yeah. But it's great. I'm looking forward to participating. This is a great group of creative people, and the organizers seem to have it all in hand, and I'm just real excited. And I hope everyone comes out for it. Sunday from 1 to 6. This Sunday, and it looks like the weather's going to cooperate, and I'm really excited about
On
it.
Madison Avenue, yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have you here.
Oh,
David.
thanks a lot for having me.
I've engaged David as an artist. You did a wonderful rendering for me, original, for my best friend's birthday.
I love doing stuff like
Yeah,
that, custom
it was
cards
cool.
and things like that, birthday cards or event cards.
Do you have a
I do those
website?
all the time. I sure do. You can reach me there.
Shout it out.
DavidHeltonIllustration.com. Thank you very much.
Helton. Well,
That's
it's
right.
great to have you here. I know you want to get back and reminisce with John Gorman.
I do. I haven't seen John in quite a few years, so it's
Yeah.
great to be. And back in the building, too. A building, it goes 46 years ago this Tuesday, I started my career in this building at American Greetings.
That's amazing.
Drawing little cute furry bunnies for cards.
And then
it's-
you went on to the Buzzard.
I did, just
And
3 or 4
how-
years after that. Or I left the company 3 or 4 years after that. The Buzzard was just created the following spring, and
Yeah.
I came here in late summer of
So how
73.
long were you at the Buzzard?
How long?
Yeah.
20 years.
That's amazing. You know how amazing it is, everybody, for a radio station to have their own artist in house? That was pretty cool.
It was unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and I got a lot of people got a lot of attention from that. But
That's good.
yeah, it was unique.
All right, babe. David Helton, the artist.
Thanks,
He's
Ravenna.
here. Great pleasure to see you again. You're
Oh.
a good friend. We love you. And see him at Zine Arts
The
Fair on
Imp-
Madison.
yeah.
Imprint Zine.
Imprint
on
Zine and
Sunday.
Arts Fair.
Oh, wow.